US President Joe Biden has travelled to Maine to meet the survivors and families of the victims of last week's mass shooting. It was the deadliest in the state's history, leaving 18 dead and another 13 injured.
President Biden stepping into the role of healer-in-chief once again Friday as he visits Lewiston, Maine, the small town rocked by a mass shooting just 9 days ago that left 18 people dead, 13 wounded, and countless others traumatized.
We're also meeting with survivors and families of the victims who will never quite be the same. No pain's the same.
Biden and the First Lady met with first responders, nurses, and others on the front lines of the response to the attack, along with family members and survivors, paying their respects and offering help in the recovery process.
It was to be a long road to recovery. This is about common sense, reasonable, and responsible measures to protect our children, our families, our communities.
Last week's shooting was the deadliest in Maine's history, and it's reigniting calls for gun control.
This is ridiculous. I'm not saying you can't carry a handgun, but someone should not be able to walk into a bowling alley with an assault rifle and corner everyone in there and shoot them.
The president says he'll keep working to stop what he's called a nationwide epidemic of gun violence. Friday's trip all too familiar for the Bidens as they visited several communities scarred by mass shootings in the last 2 years. Despite a renewed focus on the issue, President Biden has been unable to get lawmakers on Capitol Hill to move on an assault-style weapons ban during his presidency.